Another day and another mod, or in Starfield's case, another 200 mods. So far, the Nexus Mods Starfield community has added close to or over 200 mods every single day since release. That's a lot of custom options to sift through, and if you're like me, you probably found one mod you want to use out of every 300 you don't. So, in this video, we'll be singling out some superstars and helping to illuminate which mods you should be picking up and adding to your Starfield playthrough. These will deliver that extra oomph we all feel is needed in one way or another. Quick side note, if you find yourself using and enjoying mods, please be sure to endorse them on Nexus. It's like leaving a like on YouTube. It's completely free for you, but shows the mod author how much we truly love and appreciate them for their work. So diving into number 1, we have Shipbuilder Tweaks and Shipbuilder Tolerance Tweaks, both by Nexus Guy 999. Well, do you love Starfield shipbuilding? Do you just wish it was a little bit better, maybe easier to control? Or maybe that one piece you didn't think should overlap with another piece is just too annoying to finish your ship? Well, fret not friends, for your solution is here. Now this is actually two separate mods that I've lumped together because they are by the same author and address separate problems of the same shipbuilding system. The first, Shipbuilder Tweaks, covers the camera movement. It allows you to zoom in further and faster, decrease snapping distance for more precise placements, and even increases the total floor count, so you have from -50 all the way up to +50 to build within. The second mod, Shipbuilder Tolerance Tweaks, essentially cuts down on the errors you get from ship modules clipping into one another. This makes your shipbuilding tighter and have a wider variety of possibilities when it comes to mixing and matching parts together. Ultimately, these combined gives you a much cleaner shipbuilding experience as a whole, and gives you a couple more options as far as what you're able to build. Number 2, Jetpack Overhaul by Ixon17. Do you find yourself wishing your jetpack didn't burn all of its fuel in one jump? Or maybe you tried to get to that ledge that was just too high for your skip pack booster? Well, worry not, because the Starfield Jetpack Overhaul is here. This mod turns every jetpack into a press and hold activated pack instead of a single button press. This means if you want your pack to go high, you hold the button for a longer period of time. If you want to simulate a skip pack, well, you just tap the boost button instead. This gives the player more control over when and how long to boost for, which I found not only to make the gameplay feel smoother, but also more realistic. Now the propulsion amounts and the total boost levels have been adjusted to make sure this isn't going to break your game or be too powerful or too weak in any regards. Of course, you can always change these settings yourself, and instructions to do so are on the mods page. So I encourage you to dive in, or rather fly up, with this mod. Number 3, Realistic Flashlights by Doe Flame. And by the way, if I get any of these names wrong, I do apologize. But speaking of a more realistic Starfield, have you ever wondered why the flashlight in Starfield is absolute dog trash? Well, I have as well, and I can't quite answer that question. But you don't have to worry or wonder anymore, because now we have fancy new flashlights that simulate closer to the real deal. The Realistic Flashlight mod allows you to select a custom flashlight setting from a multitude of options. You can go with a modern flashlight used for military-grade weaponry, or even a regular, everyday flashlight that can be picked up from Walmart. The choice is yours, and ultimately the result is the same. A much better flashlight, so you can actually see what the hell you're doing in the dark. I do highly recommend this mod, even if you're not going for a more realistic feel with the game, simply because it does make seeing in the dark that much better. And while we're on the subject of better, coming in at number 4, we have the mod Better HUD by Cal Mott. This mod seeks to customize all the constant middle screen messages of Starfield and reorder them so they fit nicer on the screen without clogging up your view space. It moves and resizes the location text as well as the XP indicator, so they're positioned in the bottom middle of the screen rather than the dead center. This helps to keep your screen space clear and your eyes on the prize. Furthermore, this mod has a ton of custom options, so if you want, you can also disable enemy health bars and even hit markers if you're going for that super realistic playthrough. Nonetheless, be sure you explore all the options so you can find the one that fits you perfect. And coming in at number 5, we have the Enhanced Player Boost and HP Bar by Silver as Redis. Personally, I have the hardest time keeping an eye on my health bar, or rather noticing when it gets low. Maybe it's because the entire HUD is colored the same, or maybe it's because it's so inconspicuous I can never see it out of the corner of my eye. Either way, the Enhanced Player Boost and Health Bar is here to help. This awesome mod adds a dynamic color changing effect to both your HP bar and your Jetpack Boost bar. For your health, as it gets lower, the color will gradually change to represent different HP thresholds. For instance, I have mine set to white, yellow, orange, red, meaning when I'm in the range of 100% to 75% HP, I'll have the white health bar. When it drops below 75 and enters the 75 to 50, it'll change to yellow. And again, whenever it's 50, it'll change to orange, and when it hits 25, it'll change to red. This not only makes your health easier to see when things get spicy, but also easier to calculate at a quick glance, meaning you can really know if you need to use that med pack or if you should wait just a little bit. For the Jetpack boost bar, this mod changes the base color to blue to help distinguish it from the health bar, and adds a flashing cyan effect when your pack is fully charged. Again, this makes things easier to read in a tight situation, and easier to calculate when deciding how to maneuver through combat. Combine this one with the Jetpack Overhaul mod from earlier, and you can truly become a jetpack hero. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for our spicy mod showcase for today. I hope you enjoyed it and found at least 1 or 2 mods that'll help your playthrough feel like a truly upgraded experience. All links for the mods can be found down in the description, so be sure to check that out for more information. If you did find this helpful, consider dropping a like and subscribing for more mod coverage and inspiration in the future. As per the usual, I do hope you stay safe, stay awesome, and stay crafting. Until next time, peace out.